don't know about bringing lasagna at work. Most of them just cheat on you.
Come on, limp dick.
Yeah.
He's right. I love her.
Back to the YS channel. So today, we're going to review the movie Clerks. But before we jump any further into our review and discussion, please drop a like and subscribe and follow our channel. We do greatly appreciate it. We are your home for cult classic movie reviews, movie discussions, even the occasional well-received Hollywood mega blockbuster. So again, thank you for subscribing and following and watching our video. Anyhow, that's what we already mentioned. We're reviewing Clerks, which was a very, how would you say, it ended up becoming a very popular cult comedy, and it kind of springboarded the careers of a lot of prominent Hollywood figures in the early mid-90s.
Yes, Clerks was director Kevin Smith's cinematic debut, and now in our introduction to the Askewniverse, a series of movies that revolves around either the titular Clerks, Dante and Randal, or the two stoner deadbeats, Jay and Silent Bob, or all of the above. There was also a string of hit indie movies being picked up by the now disgraced movie mogul Harvey Weinstein for Miramax.
Yes, they were. So anyhow, let's just dive into Clerks and see why it's endured today and why it's so beloved.
Well, for those of you who have seen Clerks and you work a deadbeat job, especially one at a convenience store or a gas station, Clerks is the movie for you. Written, directed, and produced by convenience store clerk Kevin Smith, the movie had a touch of realism that similar comedies didn't have, while adding outlandish behavior. Kevin Smith basically, on a whim, decided to make a movie after attending some classes, and struck movie gold when Miramax picked up his movie and sent it to Sundance. While not entirely biographical, Smith incorporated some of the weird behavior he personally observed as a clerk and added characters like Jay and Silent Bob for more laughs.
So, Clerks itself is essentially a 90-minute story about Dante complaining he didn't want to come into work, stating the idea it was his day off and his interactions with the scrubbing customers and all that stuff. And his friend next door, video store clerk Randal, and his girlfriend with various, obviously, misadventures in between. All these weird, crazy interactions, which adds to like the comedic gold, right? Even Kevin Smith's dialogue is what actually sets the movie apart from others, as it's full of profanity, vulgarness, while being coherent and sharp. In many ways, it adds to the realism of the story, as you already said. Again, sets it apart and really makes Clerks very distinct, movie, especially in the comedy genre itself.
Well, Kevin Smith only had $27,000 in early 1990s money and secondhand film equipment and set off to film his odyssey of the life of a convenience store clerk. Had this movie never came into the hands of Harvey Weinstein, Kevin Smith would still be working at the New Jersey convenience store depicted in the movie and in the series Dead as well.
Yeah. So another interesting aspect of this movie, which also I think helps it stand out, is that it was filmed in black and white, and the scenes inside the store don't feel entirely natural. This was done to reduce time editing, color correction, and Kevin could only film at night for the interior store scenes, again due to the tight budget and everything. Something he couldn't entirely hide, but adds to the atmosphere. Another production tidbit is that the Randal character has pretty much most of the best lines in the movie. This is because in previous stages of production, Kevin Smith was to play Randal before Jeff Anderson came aboard, and is by far the stand-up performance of the movie. And then, Kevin Smith ended up becoming the Silent Bob character. But make of that what you will.
Well, Kevin Smith did, as you say, play Silent Bob, while his friend Jason Mewes, I can't pronounce his name, plays Jay, who formed a duo, Jay and Silent Bob, two hoodlums who hang outside the store dancing to music and smoking weed. Towards the end of the movie, spoiler alert, Silent Bob has a thing to say to Dante.
Yeah, I mean, oh god, Jay and Silent Bob. God damn it, I missed the 90s. But yeah, when Clerks was picked up by Miramax, they would join a list of movies from like 93 to 95 that held their rewatch value. And, you know, they've gone on to spawn franchises. Essentially, what's another movie? This one came out a little later than that. Blair Witch. That's a very similarly produced type of movie. You know, I mean, that was a totally independent movie, right?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know if it had what the kind of budget they had for that one, but it has all the look and feel like a student-made movie. Very well made, like one scary and all that kind of crap. And that ended up spawning a franchise, much in the same way this did. You know, like a very shoestring budget, and it just endeared to audiences because it was sharp, witty, and funny. And then they're like, "Fuck, we got a fucking franchise here."
Well, Clerks did well for being shot on a meager budget and garnered an award of a mouth following, but it would not be the last movie in Kevin Smith's Askewniverse. Starting with the spin-off of Mallrats, Kevin Smith would go on making movies with the various Clerks characters and would direct two direct sequels to Clerks. Jay and Silent Bob would appear in his most infamous movie, Dogma, which ignited religious protests based off the movie's content.
Oh yeah, God, I remember some of that controversy. That's crazy. But yeah, so other, like, I guess you call it Askviewverse movies, we might cover one day on this channel. But again, you know, you have the whole review for Clerks there in a nutshell. Short movie, short but it's funny. You know, I think one of the most enduring scenes in that movie is there's, you know, Randal, Dante, they're having a discussion about like the destruction of the Death Star, and then, you know, he poses the question. It's like, you know, like how many innocent people like did Luke Skywalker kill when he blew up the Death Star? And then it makes you like kind of wonder, like, oh fuck, like the Rebel Force did kill a lot of fucking innocent people, if you really think about it.
It's true. Well,
You know,
my favorite aspect of the movie was actually filmed but cut from actual nationwide release. At the end of the movie, after Dante and Randal have their big fight, and Randal goes home and all that stuff, Dante is shot and killed by an unseen killer. But that scene remained on the cutting room floor for years till Kevin Smith added it to the Clerks special edition DVD.
no, I'm glad he removed it. I mean, Dante is essentially the central character to Clerks. You know, I mean, Randall is just as important, but I mean, most of the stuff is from Dante's point of view. So I mean, you can't really kill him off. But yeah, I mean, for those of you who watch our channel, check out this movie. You know, I mean, we think it's funny, especially like you're into like stoner comedies. You'll really enjoy this one if you haven't already seen it. And then, out of the whole franchise myself, Clerks 2 is my favorite. That movie was really fucking funny. Like this one was funny. Like the original one that started all. This one's funny. Clerks 2 was really fucking funny. Like I think that one was the best out of the whole franchise. I definitely watch all three. Like watch all three.
Yes, I saw Clerks 3, and to be honest, Clerks should have ended with Clerks 2, but again, I'm not Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, watch this one. I mean, this one's fun. Clerks 2 is even that much better. And Clerks 3 is what you make of it. But that's all we got time for today for a short little discussion review about Clerks. Go check out the movie, and then once again, just drop a like, subscribe, and follow this channel. We really greatly appreciate it.
Yes.
Till the next time.
Next time, people.
Yeah, later.
Later. Ooh.